Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be reviewing the Ju 2 now, a very similar name to the Ju-Nu, but different tank, different tier. This is the tier 7 of the new Japanese heavy tanks, and it's a pretty good tank. I think this is where the line starts to get interesting, where it starts to get a lot of fun, pretty overpowered even. And yeah, this tank is a lot of fun to play, and I really did enjoy it. Looking at the statistics of the tank here real quick, we're going to be having 1400 HP on the tank, 180 armor on the turret on the front, 100 on the sides, 80 on the rear, 90, 80, 60 on the hull. We're going to be having 1810 DPM here, a 10.2 second reload for a 310 alpha gun. Okay, there's just some weird sounds going on in the garage of the game that really threw me off. Okay, 180 penetration, 255 on the AP, which is your premium shell, which is very, very good penetration. That's very strong. 5.9 second aiming time, which isn't the best, and 0.432 dispersion, which isn't the best either. This does have 6 degrees of gun depression, which is 1 more than the tier 6, and a same 40 kilometer an hour top speed as the tier 6. So yeah, this is the Ju 2 right here, and let's jump into some replays of this tank. Yeah, let's see, the Ju 2, not the Ju-Nu. Okay, yes, these right here. So hard to tell the replays apart sometimes. You're like, did I get the right tank? The tier 6, the tier 7, the tier 8? Which one is it? Alright, let's go ahead and skip ahead here. So we're going to be on mines for this battle. Again, what is with the sound being so loud? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So this tank has decent mobility, just like the tier 6 or so. Has a longer reload, but of course much more alpha, almost, well, 90 more alpha, almost 100 more alpha on this tank, with only about a 2-second longer reload. So yeah, this tank does have pretty decent DPM compared to the tier 6. And we're going to be going up here to the hill, of course. Unfortunately, this thing only has 6 degrees of gun depression, so yeah, not really going to be able to make this ridge work. I believe this is my first battle in this tank. That's why I was like not really going over to the right corner, because I didn't know that this tank didn't have that much gun depression. I figured it didn't have a lot, but I was hoping it would be enough to kind of work this ridge right here without having to go all the way over to the side. We get a bounce from the Ju 2 on the enemy team, trying to go up there for a shot on the KV, but I see that this T150 is pushing off to our left. We get a couple bounces here. Armor profile in this tank very strong, just like all of the other ones in the entire line pretty much. And we're going to be ripping through this T150 over here with a pretty nice DPM of this tank. 310 alpha, of course, is very juicy. This guy is going to be bouncing another shell on us here. There goes the KV2. He has gone down to the team here. LTTB is kind of just doing LTTB things. Not sure what that was. But we do bring down the Titan 150 to a one-shot now, and we are going to try to clear, get another bounce off from him, and we're going to pull up for the clear, and we do get that shot off. So we're now ahead by 2 kills. We're up to 1,500 damage and have about 1,000 damage blocked as well. So we're going to pull down here, get a premium shell into that Ju 2. Did not know that I was going to get locked by the LTTB right here. Yeah, big braining, my guy, big braining. Good thing we bounced that shell from the Panther. We're going to be able to take him out. He was still blocking me right there, which causes us to get shot by the Ju 2. So yeah, big brain plays coming out of this LTTB. Very annoying. We do get the clear on this Ju 2 right here, bringing us up to 2.3k damage with 3 kills, 1,500 bounced as well. Mans is not enjoying his life over there. 4 kills now, and we just have an SU-152 to play. And don't know what this means by I'm paying to die. Dude is in a free tank. Maybe some brain damage going on. Get a lucky bounce from this SU-152 right here, and we are going to get the kill on him. Dude is raging at his tank when he just aped in it, so not sure what was going on there. 2k bounce damage, 2.7k damage dealt, which is a very strong game, very good game for a tier 7. Gonna pull out, yes, 2.7k damage, 2.1k blocked, and 4 kills. In almost any other tank, this would probably be an ace, if, I mean, definitely a first class at least, but since this tank is being played so much, because, you know, it just came out, you know, stinky no ace. But yeah, definitely a very nice game right there. We'll jump into one more in the tank here, and yes, there we go. One more of the tank here on Dead Rail. So there are 2 of us on each team, which is always funny whenever you get teams full of the same tank when a new line comes out. Always very funny. So we're going to be pushing the hill here on dead rail, or not dead rail, or yeah, dead rail. I don't know why I didn't think this was dead rail. On dead rail, and we're going to be trying to go hold down kind of again. Again, this tank doesn't really have the most gun depression, so it's kind of annoying when you're trying to go hold down. But you can make it work most of the time. 6 degrees isn't horrible. It's just not the best for gun hold down. You'd like something more like 8 or so. We're going to go for a shot around this Jutu who does overpoke and move his turret to the left. Absolutely nuking this KV-1S. I mean, just absolutely. That's why I don't go to that spot ever, because if anyone goes up to this spot, you're literally dead. You just can't hide from them, and you just die. Not very much fun. So we're going to try to get some more shots off right here. These guys are not quite poking enough. We kind of ate that shot on the KV-2 right there, and then we get pinned by the Stir and Mill in the back. So we know there's a guy camping back there now, so I want to try to be careful here. We're going to pull up 4-shot in this KV-2, which luckily we have enough gun depression to get, and we're going to pull back trying to bounce some shells here. Bounce one off the side from, I believe, actually not sure who that was, but we do get a bounce there. We have this Chinu poking up over here. We get a shot into him. We're going to try to twist in time, and we do get another bounce. You can see this armor profile of this tank works pretty dang well, especially against tier 6s. You're going to be bouncing pretty much any time you turn your turret in that direction. I mean, we got another bounce there. Who was that shooting over there? I think it was the Explorer being a pro gamer and camping in the back of the map, because, you know, pro gamer. Alright, so we're going to aim a shell in here on the Stir and Mill, let that aim in, and we get a nice max roll on that guy, very juicy. Get a kill picked up on the Jutu from our team, so now this Stir and Mill is about to go down as well, and we will have the lead. Unfortunately, that guy gets taken out by someone else, and we are still bouncing shells from that Explorer. I don't know what that guy thinks he's going to do over there, just shooting at heavy tanks and not pinning any of his shots. Pretty big brain. That shell unfortunately missed, derped it into the KV-2 right there, so we're going to back up here, get a nice bounce from that WZ. WZ over here is now aiming in for another shell, so we're going to get one into him, bringing him down to a one-shot. We unfortunately don't bounce the second one from him, and he gets taken out by the KV-2. Keep getting some more bounces there, and there is the Explorer. Big braining over in the corner, 288 roll onto him. Gets nuked by our allies as well, so he is already a half HP target. Gonna push now on this Jutu to try to farm up some damage. Get the kill, bringing us above 2.5k damage now with only this Explorer left. So yeah, this was a pretty good game. This is a pretty good tank as well. I really enjoyed grinding this tank a little. I didn't grind it too much just because I didn't really have to. It wasn't quite necessary, but it was definitely a lot of fun to play. And if you guys are grinding up the line, this is not a hard tank at all to grind up with, and you'll definitely enjoy it. So, of course, that one was a victory right there. We got another nice damage game out. You can see, I think you can see what I mean if you watch my other reviews about why I think from tier 7 on up is where the line really gets interesting and fun. You can actually pit some pretty big damage out and get quite a lot of bounces as well. You can really get a lot of bounces with these tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, tier 10s. So yeah, that was definitely a pretty strong battle, and that is it for the video, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Jutu if you have the tank yet, and I will be having reviews out on the Tri-C, Type 68, and the Type 71 soon as well. See you guys all in the next one. Bye.